starting at Twisted Love, and I just felt like I had to document it. Hey guys, it's Tiff and welcome back to my channel. You already know what today's video is, so I do not need to tell you twice. What is up? I am literally so excited for today's video. This is gonna be so fun and I'm really looking forward to it. Basically how this is gonna work is I am gonna post a picture of 2 books on my Instagram story with a poll and let you guys decide what book I read. So I put a poll on my Instagram story yesterday with the first 2 options, and the options were Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire and Twisted Love by Anna Hong. First of all, both of these covers are beautiful. The blue vibes, we're literally loving it. So we are gonna check the poll and see which one won. I will say, this is the one I want to win. This was on my March TBR and I didn't read any books in March because I was in a slump and I was also out of town for the whole month. And so I rolled it over to this month, so I'm kind of hoping this one wins. I would be happy with either, but I do want this one to win. So let's check and see which book has won the poll. So it looks like a Twisted Love won by 71%. Y'all really wanted me to read Twisted Love today. So we're gonna be starting at Twisted Love. I'm honestly excited. It wasn't the way I wanted it to go, but I am honestly really excited. So we're gonna start this book today and I will come back to you guys with an update when I start reading it and what I'm thinking so far.
We don't have to worry about nothing. We got the fire, and we burning one hell of a something. They're gonna see us.
Hey guys! So it is the next day and it is time for a little reading update. I got to page 127, which is chapter 17. All 127 of those pages that I have read were all read in literally one go. Like, I started this book and was immediately hooked. I don't know, something about this book just hooked me immediately and I am literally loving it so far. I also went into this book completely blind, had no idea what it was about, and lo and behold, it is the brother's best friend trope. I don't know what is up with me and brother's best friend, but regardless, I'm literally loving it. Clearly I like that trope and just gravitate towards it. I have no idea. I'm really liking how this story is about 2 people who both had really traumatic things happen in their past. So we have Alex over here, had something bad happen and he turned out to be like an emotionless robot. And then over here we have Ava, who also had something very bad and traumatic happen to her when she was younger, and she turned out to be a sunshine. And I'm loving seeing how they communicate with each other and seeing how they start to realize that they like each other even though they literally shouldn't. I have not gotten to a point where they've done anything about their feelings, but I am to the point where they both have acknowledged that they do feel this way about each other, and I just cannot wait to see where this book goes from here because I'm genuinely loving it so much. I am literally having so much fun reading this and I just cannot wait to see where this book goes and what else happens. So yeah, that's my little update. I think I'm gonna sit down and read for a little while until Makai gets home. I will give you guys another update sometime soon. Okay, so I'm sitting here reading and I have quite literally never annotated a book. I'm always so scared to mark in a book, but I just read something and I have the strongest urge to just underline it and mark it up, so I'm about to. And I felt like I needed to document this since it's my first time annotating a book. So, page 132, I just like really feel the urge to underline this, so that's what we're gonna do. And I just felt like I had to document it. So here we go. Wow. Hey guys, so we have finished the book. This was such a roller coaster of emotions. I literally just finished it like 2 minutes ago. I can't even fully form thoughts about this right now. This was so not what I was expecting. I don't even know what I was expecting, but whatever I was expecting is not what this was. I loved this beyond belief, and I will say with saying that, I did not give it a 5-star, which you're probably like, what? Like, you loved it, but it's not a 5-star? I just feel in my heart, like deep down in my heart, that this was not a 5-star. I did, however, give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. But when I say that I loved this book, that is honestly an understatement. It was so good, and I loved this story. I loved watching these two people who are so polar opposite, like, learn to love each other. Literally, as the synopsis says, a crack, a melt, a fire that could end his whole world as he knew it. It's her. She is that for him. And I have seen some people say that they hated this book. Oh my god, I loved it. I was hooked from the start. Thank you to the people who voted on my poll making me read this, because I've been wanting to read it for a while, but I just kept putting it off, and I'm so glad I read it. I did actually put a poll on my Instagram story earlier, like before I started reading. I haven't looked at the poll since, so I don't know which book won, but you know I had to put Twisted Games, the second in the Twisted series, in the poll, because after reading that, I need to read this. I'm very excited, and I'm really hoping this one won. And then the second book that I put on the poll is Fever, which is the second in the Breathless trilogy by Maya Banks. We're gonna go look at the poll. Like I said, I literally have not looked at it since the second I posted it, and that was probably like 4 or 5 hours ago. So going through my story here, you can see first. Yes. Okay, looks like we are reading Twisted Games next. Thank you to literally every single person who voted for it, because I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I have heard so many people say that this is their favorite one out of all 4 of them. So I am very excited to start this. I will see you guys when I start this. Hey guys, time for a little reading update. This video has turned into Instagram chooses my read to Twisted series reading vlog. But anyways, I made it to page 125. We are on chapter 14, and I have also been annotating this. Guys, I have to say, I'm only 125 pages into this. I'm not even halfway through this book yet, and I am finding myself literally intentionally reading so slow, because I just want to literally soak in every single thing I'm reading to the fullest extent. And that, my friends, is how you know you have found an amazing book that you are loving. I am marking this up so much, just annotating so many things. Like, I just randomly skipped to this one that has an annotation, and I underlined, I'd rather you hate me alive than love me dead. The problem was, I didn't hate him. I hated his rules and restrictions, but I didn't hate him. I wished I did. It would make my life a lot simpler. So this is just kind of how I annotated it. I literally am loving annotating, loving reading this. I'm loving the story. Oh my god, Reese, I am loving him so much. Don't get me wrong, I loved Alex, but there is something about Reese within these first 125 pages that is pulling me towards him so much, and I don't know why. I mean, I still have so much left of the book, so I have a feeling I'm just going to love him so much more than Alex by the end of this book. And don't even get me started on Bridget. I love her. I love her energy. I love her attitude. I love her so much. We're gonna start reading again and just read as much as I can, which is probably not gonna be that much since I'm intentionally reading so slow. Let's get reading. Here's my baby. Okay, we're gonna keep reading. Guys, okay, first things first, my hair is darker because I literally just got it done this morning, so it's nice and fresh. Anyways, we have finished Twisted Games, and oh my god, I don't think I will ever recover, move on. I don't think I ever will. I was sitting there sobbing, finishing this book, which you can probably tell because my mascara is beyond messed up right now. Okay, so let's get into this, shall we? I quite literally finished this book like maybe 15-20 minutes ago, so I still haven't even fully processed everything that I have read. I genuinely did not want to miss a single thing about this book. I wanted to soak in every single little moment, every single little interaction, and I also annotated this book so much. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but I did a lot of annotating in this book, like a lot. There were so many things I marked up in this, like just the littlest things in this book just like made my heart go pitter patter. I don't even know. I absolutely love Bridget. I just love her energy. I love her personality. And don't even get me started on Reese, okay? Don't even get me started on him. He is a masterpiece of a fictional character. I completely understand why so many people say this is their favorite in the series. Of course, I haven't finished the series. I don't know how the rest could get better than this. I don't know how the other two men could get better than Reese. It was absolutely incredible. If you could not tell, 5 out of 5 stars, 6 out of 5 stars, literally as many as I can give this. So we are going to find out what the third book we are going to be reading in this video is. The next 2 books that I had you guys choose from was Never Never by Colleen Hoover, and of course, you already guessed it, Twisted Hate, which is the third in the Twisted series. Do you want to know which one won? Do you want to know which one won? If you didn't already guess, of course, Twisted Hate won. Of course. I could not be more excited to continue this series. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I will see you when I start this.
Gone somewhere and dyed my hair now. Wanna be alone. It's much to bear and you don't care, and I wanna play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that.
Hey guys, I have yet to give you guys a full update on Twisted Hate, and I've already finished it, and I literally haven't said anything to you guys about this book so far. So we're gonna go over this book. I'm gonna tell you guys what I thought I was gonna feel, how I actually felt, and my review. So this book, I don't even know where to begin. So I finished this earlier this morning. Okay, so going into this book, I did not think that I was really gonna like this couple. I was just kind of feeling like I just was not going to enjoy this book as much as the other two. I wasn't really sure I was feeling the vibes of this book and this couple, but again, before I had even started it, so at this point I had not started a single page of this, but that was just my initial vibe going into it. And then I started reading it, and it definitely was more of a slow burn than I feel like the other two were, at least for me. I feel like it took me a little bit longer to kind of like get sucked into this one and their relationship than the other two, but once I did, let me just say, I actually love Josh and Jules. I genuinely loved this so much. Dare I say I love Josh more than Reese? See, that I'm like at a predicament because I don't know if I love Josh more than Reese, but I don't know if I can say I love Reese more than Josh. He is like the sweetest of souls. There are things in this book that he does for her. I was literally like gushing and like literally on the verge of crying because of how sweet it was. Like, this man is perfect. Okay, he's not perfect, but he's perfect. You feel me? You feel me? I gave it a 5-star. This was so good, and I truly cannot believe going into this book I was like, I'm not gonna like them as a couple. Oh my god, I love them. It was so good, and I'm just loving this series, and I'm so glad that this vlog has turned from me doing Instagram chooses my reads for a week to a Twisted series reading vlog, because I am absolutely 100% enjoying my time so much reading these books. We are going to move on to Twisted Lies, and I am very, very excited to read this book. From my deduction skills based off of things they were saying at the end of this book is obviously about Christian and Stella. Christian is Reese's boss from his bodyguard agency, and Stella is the last of the 4 best friends from Thayer University. Let's start this book now.
I know you feel like you want me.
Hey guys, so I know I look a little crazy, got a face mask on, a nose strip. It is 10:51 and I am currently on page 119, chapter 11. I honestly left off on a pretty... My little 1-year-old, he turned 1 yesterday. Anyways, I actually left off at a pretty suspenseful part last night, but it was so late and I like had to go to bed because I was so tired. So I ended up stopping, but we are gonna continue reading today, and I'm honestly hoping we can finish this book today. Let's start reading, shall we?
And I guess in a way you do. some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give
This girl is so smart.
to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I need.
Hey guys, we are back. We are about to finish this baby up, which means this video is coming to a close. We have 62 pages left. I cannot wait to finish this, but also I am so sad to finish it because that means the series is over and I have become attached to these characters. Roll the clip from last night. Okay, the camera quality isn't the greatest, but I'm just coming to say that it's literally 11:38 at night and I have 62 pages left of Twisted Lies, and I'm getting so emotional over the fact that I'm almost done with this series. Like, this series has been an absolute roller coaster of emotions, and this is like actually the first series that I have like read the entirety of. And I have literally grown so attached to these characters that I literally don't know what I'm going to do when I'm done. I'm literally crying because I'm just so sad over the fact that I'm almost done. I just literally cannot right now. I just literally cannot right now. Yeah, so that was me last night. Was not doing well, but we are going to finish this up. I just can't even believe like how much I love this series. All of these books have completely went above my expectations, and I just am happy and also sad to finish it. So we're gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna give you my final review of this book, my final rating of this book, and my final review and rating of the entire series. So let's finish this up. It is time for my final review of Twisted Lies, but not only Twisted Lies, my final review of the entire series. Okay, so first, let's start with Twisted Lies. This book was so good. I loved it so much. I loved Stella and Christian. Like, their relationship was just amazing. Like, I don't even know how to put it other than like, I truly loved their relationship. I was literally sobbing the last chapter or two of this book because it literally gives you so much of like Christian and Stella, but it gives you so much of Alex and Ava and Reese and Bridget and Josh and Jules. Like, it gives you so much of all of them because obviously this is the last book of the series. Like, this book is closing out the series, so it was just so beautiful, but it was so hard for it to end because I was just literally loving this series so much. And as much as I wanted to finish it and like figure out what happens, I also was dreading finishing it because I just wanted it to last forever. I did not want it to end. I was so attached to these characters. And the way that this ended, the way Anna Hong like closed this series up, I loved it. It was beautiful and I was literally sobbing, like I said. I gave this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars, so not quite a 5-star, but still so good. Literally loved it so much. Now, moving on to my rating of the whole series in total. Okay, so if I had to give the entire series a star rating, I would probably say a 4.85. Okay, that is so specific, but I think a 4.75 is a little too low and a 5 is just too high. So 4.85. If I had to rank these from my favorite to least favorite, Twisted Games would 100% be my #1 favorite. I will literally never recover from this book, okay? Never. And then my second favorite, of course, has to be Twisted Hate. I literally going into this thought I was not gonna like this book. I truly thought I was not gonna like Josh and Jules, but I loved it so much. And then honestly, I would say these two are tied. I don't think I could put one of these over the other. I love Alex and Ava and I love Stella and Christian. If I had to rank the book boyfriends, favorite to least favorite, my favorite is Josh. My favorite is Josh. This man was so sweet. The things he did for Jules in this book literally had me so giddy. Like, he is just so sweet and I literally cannot. Second favorite is obviously Reese from Twisted Games. This man is perfect. So is Josh, but like, this man is perfect. Okay, this man is perfect. Third would be Alex. Fourth would be Christian. Don't get me wrong. Again, love this book, love Christian, but I do think I like Alex more than Christian. Is that surprising? Is that just me? I don't know, but that's my ranking. That is my ranking, okay? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video literally went from being a Instagram chooses my reads for a week to a Twisted series reading vlog. I always intended on doing a whole reading vlog of the entire series. I just didn't think that was gonna be this video, but here we are. it is, and I hope you guys loved it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, because we have a lot of fun over here and we want you to join the fun. And with that being said, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you.